All right, so we're actually going to start a little different today. We're going to start on our backs. So let's go ahead and just move props to the side and we'll come down to our backs. And once you get there, sort of feel out what feels good to you. If that's bending your knees, if that's straightening your legs, maybe it's reaching your arms for a big stretch. Just allow yourself to feel for a moment as you really rest the body upon the earth. Just taking a moment as you settle into that space to just start to notice the breath. Bringing some awareness to it so we can feel it, we can hear it, and then we're also participating in the way in which it moves to and from the body. And then again, feel free to move or be still, just sort of landing in our practice together in this space. And just notice if you've started to move. Is it led by breath or action? Allow yourself to just feel the body arriving, the mind arriving. And then let's take our feet and bring them to the earth with our knees bent, a little wider than your hips. Bring your knees to touch. So they're sort of falling inwards towards one another. Bring your left hand right over your heart and your right hand right over your navel, your belly. And take a moment to feel the rhythm of your own heart beating, that pulsation. And feel the body as it breathes itself. Feel that this can be entirely effortless as nature supports, drawing the air in and releasing the air out. With that left hand over the heart, we just connect with that heart energy. That energy of love that is unconditional, that is kind, that is compassionate. And the energy of love that is that flow of grace and faith. We take a moment to feel the love and the awareness of our hearts and to send it out to our dear Lydia on her birthday today. Just taking the energy, the awareness, the essence of your heart and sending it all the way out to a friend. And as you, Lydia, lie in the space of stillness, just allow yourself to feel open and receptive, to feel that loving energy coming from the others towards you. And may this practice further be an opportunity for each one of us to connect with that loving awareness in our hearts, to bring that awareness into our bodies, into our minds, and to fill our spirits with nothing but love. Slowly start to lift the feet, draw the knees in towards your chest, wrap your arms around your legs, and just gently start to rock from side to side. Feeling as if you're pressing your low back, so the space right at the top of your pants, down into the earth. So you're Massaging that low back, that sacrum, just down into the ground here. Notice if your shoulders are rounding, and see if you can sort of pull them back in a way in which you're broadening your collarbones. Slide the hands to the feet, happy baby pose. Feet are turned upwards towards the sky. Hands are on the pinky toe sides of your feet, and gently again, just start to rock side to side. Wake up the low back, just starting to sensate into this process, this practice. Slowly release hands from feet, extend legs all the way up and arms up as well. So wrists, shoulders, and elbows are stacking. Ankles, knees, and hips are stacking, and start to circle out your wrist as well as your ankles, opening the fingers, pointing the toes, just moving through the joints of the hands and the feet. Switch the rotation of the direction of your circles. Extend your arms out like a T away from you, palms face up, and then bend your knees, stacking knees over hips, calves parallel to the earth. Now take some spinal twists, but we're gonna pulse rather than lowering down. So we're in center, take an inhale. As you exhale, drop your knees towards the left without letting that outer left thigh come down. And then an inhale brings you back to center. As you exhale, drop both knees over to the right without letting that outer right thigh come down. Slow and steady with the breath. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Just massaging the spine. Inhale to center. To the right, exhale it out nice and slow with each loving breath. To center, inhale. To the left, exhale. To center, inhale. To the right, exhale. To center, inhale. Exhale to the left and let them come down this time. Let's take a little twist. Take your left hand, place it on the outside of your right knee or thigh. Turn your gaze towards the right. Breathe down into the depths of your belly, your lungs, into your awareness. With each breath in, we take that spirit into the body, that breath, that life-giving force. And with faith, we let it go. And slowly bring the knees back to center. Staying somewhat near center, just rock the knees a little left and a little right. So we're just kind of going a couple inches left and a couple inches right. And then you exhale both legs all the way over to the right this time. Take the right hand to the outside of the left knee, reach the left arm away as you twist your gaze towards your left hand. Slow and steady with each breath, never forcing it. Finding the space to be grateful for that which is to arise. Our knees are to the right. Let's keep them there and just roll to your right side. So now your right arm becomes a pillow. You sort of just lay in this fetal position on the right side. And then taking your time, we press up and around and we'll come into child's pose. Bringing the toes together, some space between the knees, extend your arms forward, and we ground down just in a different way to the earth, into the breath, into the body. And take a moment to just feel the body. What does it need to soften into this shape? Long breaths at the back of your throat. Can all layers of your practice be nurturing? Whether it's nurturing in the capacity of drawing in or letting go. Just feeling the essence of spaciousness in the body, in the breath, in the mind. And this opportunity to cultivate that relationship of oneness, of connectivity. We work on it with all parts of ourselves, and then outwardly that ripples out to our relationships with those around us, with our environment, with our community, with the world, with nature, with all that is. Slide your hands back a bit, bending the elbows, hands are somewhat under the shoulders, and then rise to the hands and the knees. Let's start real basic through the spine, going cow and cat. So as you cow pose, tuck your toes, lift your heart, your chin, your throat. And then as you take the cat, untuck your toes, round your back, chin into chest. Keep going just between those two. Toes tuck, belly drops, chin lifts, breath moves in. As the breath starts to move out, you untuck your toes, you round your back, you bring the chin into the chest. Couple more just through that simple back and forth, flexing and rounding. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose, and then just take it into a little more freedom. Sway your hips, shift the weight left to right, stretching a little bit through the side body. Might feel nice to look in front of your arms and then back towards your feet, getting nice stretches on the outsides of the torso. Back to tabletop. We're going to tuck our toes and press our bottom towards our heels. So we're just stretching the arches of our feet here. Our toes are tucked, our bottom is coming down towards our heels. And then if you want, so you decide, you can keep your knees on the ground, or if you want, lift your knees up a little bit and stretch your feet even more. Just take a couple breaths right here. Our toes are tucked, our bottom is on our heels are lifted really high. Our knees may or may not be on the earth. Okay, if the knees are lifted, lower them down. Walk the hands back towards the knees, and we're gonna come into a forward fold at the back of our mat. Our feet stay planted, and we just straighten our legs and we fold. Peek at your feet to make sure that your feet are aligned. What does that look like? All 10 toes are facing forward. There's no more than a hip's distance between your feet. Let everything hang through the head, the neck, the shoulders, just rounding and softening. Softening from a place of receptivity. Let's inhale a half lift, extension in the spine. Exhale, fold. Another half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Let's go one more time. Half lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Hands return to the earth, walking all the way forward, plank pose. Pausing here in plank, drawing the low belly in, lowering the knees or the forearms if you wish. Take about 3 to 5 breaths, just starting to feel that inner flame, that inner fire just light up a little bit. Maybe it's a birthday candle within you. Take a nice inhale. Lower all the way down to the earth. Exhale. Important to keep the shoulders moving back. Extend the legs back. Press the tops of the feet down and lift the heart. Cobra pose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Press into the tops of your feet. Cobra again. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift up through your heart. Rise up. Exhale, pull your shoulders back, lower down. To Sphinx pose, forearms come to the ground. Elbows under shoulders, hands spread. Press down, lift your heart. Start to move through your head and your neck just a little bit. Drop the chin down towards the chest. Let right ear rock towards right shoulder and then left towards left. Sensating through the sensations that rise to the back of the neck. And then find a more neutral point and open and close your mouth. So we're stretching our jaw, stick out your tongue. Make faces. Lift up as you breathe in. Soften and lower down as we breathe out. Slide hands under the shoulders. Press through tabletop and bring the body to downward facing dog. Take a moment, pause in this neutral space. Down dog, an opportunity to check in with that alignment. Am I aligned and balanced in the effort that I'm putting into my body and my breath? Do I feel even weight in my hands and my feet? Are my index fingers pointing forward so that they're parallel with one another and the long edges of my mat? Are my knees locked or are they slightly soft so that I can engage my muscles? Look forward, bringing the gaze to your hands and tiptoe to the top of your mat, forward fold. Let the head hang again, release all tension. Let it be the intention to release all tension. Lift halfway, navigate that length into the spine. Exhale, fold. All the way up to standing, we rise through the arms, we reach all the way up. At the top, interlace your hands, flip your palms up to the sky, and lean to the right. Press down through your left foot. Keep opening your heart as you lean in this direction. Come to center, inhale, and then lean to the left. It's nice, loving awareness, bringing the practice into the body. Good. Inhale, come to center. Bend your elbows, lift your heart, arch your back. Stay here for a moment. Press your hips a little bit forward, drop your tailbone down, just to make sure we're not crunching into the low back. You press down into your heels. It helps root and lengthen the spine. Arms to rise all the way up as we stand tall. Palms touch and we bow all the way down to Mother Earth again, forward folds. Halfway lift, inhale. Folding down, that left foot moves to the back of the mat. We're in a lunge with the knee lifted. Inhale, right leg to straight. Exhale, bend your right knee. Left arm down, right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the ground, left knee to the ground, low lunge, rise all the way up, arms to the sky. Shift the weight forward, soften your shoulders, lift your heart, steady your gaze, activate your fingers, soften your toes. So many little details can we exist in the present moment of this pose, just tuning into our bodies and our breath. Lifting our hearts, driving the weight into that front foot, softening the shoulders. Continuing to breathe. Dancing between effort and ease. Find that inhale. Exhale, hands are framing our right foot on the earth. Our right leg moves towards straight. Flex your toes back towards you and bow forward so you're moving your chin towards your shin. Couple long, loving breaths. In and through the body. Keep folding and just find presence in your sensations. Start to bend through the right leg again. Tuck the left toes. We'll lift the left knee into standing splits. Weight comes into the right foot. Left heel rises up. We're balancing on one foot. We're going to take a revolved half moon pose here. The right foot is on the earth. It's the left hand that stays on the earth. And then reach your right arm up, twisting slightly open to the right, just to your degree. Feel that. Find a nice loving breath in. Bring the right hand and the left foot down to the ground. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, step your feet back, plank pose. Inhale. With or without knees to the earth, exhale. Untucking toes, lifting heart, love into the spine, cobra pose. Exhale, lower down. Press back, tabletop, and up and into downward facing dog. Feel that the hips are lifting, the hands are rooting, the backs of the legs are lengthening, shoulders are softening. Gaze forward to your hands and tiptoe to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Lift halfway, take an inhale. Exhale, fold, hands on the earth, right foot to the back of the mat. Knee is lifted. Inhale, left leg straight. Exhale, left knee bends. Left arm to the sky into a twist. Inhale. Exhale, left hand, right knee down upon the earth. All the way up this time. We're in that low lunge. Reach up. Bring the weight forward. Soften your shoulders, your toes, your jaw. There's so many places we can learn in our practice how to soften a little more into our bodies, into our lives. Then on the other side of that same coin, there's so many places in our practice that we can learn to engage a little more into our bodies and into our lives. When we can take these moments to pause in the poses, to feel, then we can more fine-tune the experience. Slowly breathe in. As you exhale, bring your hands down. Straighten your left leg and move your hips back. Fold here. Long breaths. Keep flexing those left toes back towards you. Keep bowing your heart down. And you keep yourself in that space of patience, cultivating peace. We will rebend back into that left leg, bending the knee, bringing the foot down. The hands walk a little bit forward. Our right knee lifts. We're going to come into balance, standing on the left foot, putting weight into the hands and lifting the right heel to the sky. Couple breaths into here, just establishing that neutrality, feeling when challenge comes in and saying, I'm staying present. I'm staying with this moment, not the anticipation. And take a little twist here. Keep your right hand rooted. Reach your left arm up. Feel the breath. Good, everybody. Left hand down, right foot, a nice gentle forward fold. Nice and low and slow, lift halfway. Let's bring our hands together behind our back. Reach for a strap or a towel if that helps you. And then reach them away from you as you fold down. Keep pulling the navel up and in. It sort of helps us to get that belly out of the way so that we can fold from our hearts. Feel the process. Keep folding, keep breathing. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion, shaving away the layers of illusion, the stories, the can'ts. And bring your hands down to your low back and rise all the way up. Keep your hands together. Keep them together. Now we lift our hearts, pull our shoulders back, reach the hands away from us. Fingers are still interlaced. Now stand tall through your spine, circle your arms out and up. Inhale. Chair pose, exhale. Pause in chair, take an inhale. Bend your elbows, exhale. As your arms straighten, we're still in chair pose. Rise onto the balls of your feet. Inhale. Heels down, bend your elbows, exhale. Knees are still bent, arms straight, heels rise, inhale. Heels down, elbows bend, exhale. We got one more, arms straight, heels rise, inhale. Elbows bend, heels down, exhale. All the way up to standing, arms rise, body straight. Exhale, hands to heart. Stand for a moment, feel the energy. It's nice to keep the eyes closed just to allow that energy to radiate inward. And we'll come into balance here, tree pose. Shifting the weight into the right foot. We start on our right foot. We take our left foot up and into the inner calf or thigh. And I'm gonna imagine that we're all like little birthday candles spread out everywhere in this tree pose. And when you're ready, let the flame of your candle rise up, reaching through your arms, maybe flickering through your fingers. Take a couple breaths just into the rise of your heart. See if you can root down and peel the front of the body and the heart open a little more, meaning those thumbs might be reaching back, the heart elevates. Let's bring our left leg forward. We're still balancing. We take a twist, bringing that right hand around the left knee and reach the left arm back. Building that strength. Slow breaths. And one more here, face forward, come forward, reach up. Figure four chair pose. Bring that top leg to cross over that standing leg. Hands to heart, sink your hips real low. Soften your toes. Long breaths. Pull those shoulders back. Think cobra pose. In most of our poses, we're always going to think about pulling those shoulders back and opening our hearts. One leg mountain pose. We rise up. Foot down, hands to heart. We can close our eyes and again, just feel the energy of it. Try not to dialogue the experience. Shift the weight into your left foot. Let your right foot start to rise. Tree pose. Taking time to get there. Just coordinating the experience between body, breath, and awareness. And if you wish, allow the flame of that candle to rise by extending your arms up. Take some effort to keep that base foot grounded yet settled so that we're not clenching those toes. That's when the foot gets real tired. Beautiful, simple way to work on strengthening the ankles. The practice is so subtle and so beneficial beyond what we can even bring our awareness to in each pose. You're going to take it into a twist. Bring your right leg forward, your left hand around your right knee, and reach that top arm back. Keep pressing down into the foot. If you start to feel it, maybe in the toes or the arch of the foot, how can you compensate by pressing more maybe into the heel, by lifting a little more through your heart, by observing that there will be sensation, but not focusing or fixating on it. We come back to center, the knee is still lifted, the arms rise. We bring the ankle over the knee, we sink the hips down into a figure 4, hands to heart. Keep pulling the toes back, keep pulling the shoulders back, single point of focus. It's so interesting how we notice there might be that moment where our mind wavers and we think about something else, and then our body falls as well. All the way up we go. One leg mountain pose. Inhale. Bring it all down. Foot to the earth, hands to heart. Pause. Be still. Can you feel that pulsation of the heart beating? That magic working within you? Release our hands, open our eyes. Let's come all the way down to sit on our bottoms and take Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together, stretching the inner thighs, the outer hips, and the low back. Lift your heart up, pull your shoulders back, make that space in your spine. And then we fold forward, reaching down. We reach to a certain point, and then we get there and we have to soften and settle. Notice what you're doing with your neck and just make any appropriate adjustments. If that means softening the head or moving the head and the neck a bit side to side. Sometimes as I come into this pose, I like to lean one way and press the opposite knee away from me. Just ideas, knowing that you can just kind of explore around. Draw some circles with the torso, or just sway or be still. Settle for a moment in this fold, in this pose. Bringing the awareness once again back to the breath. Why do we come back to the breath over and over? The breath is so honest, it's so raw. When we forget about it, we're lost in other thoughts. When we remember it, we're in the present moment. It's the simplest tool that's always there for us. Observe that resource. And take your thumbs into the arches of your feet. And as you still fold, just massage your feet a little bit. The balls of your feet, the arches of your feet, just massage the sole. Press into the pads of each of your toes. Maybe even seeing those unique lines on your toes, on your feet. And slowly, let's roll the body up so that we're sitting, hands to knees, knees together. Extend your legs out, and we'll just fold forward there. Flex your toes back, slide your hands over your shins, and a nice extended leg forward fold. It's nice to keep those feet engaged. so that the whole body is part of the process and the practice. Means that there's this gentle pressing in the heels and this drawing towards the toes. Each breath just filled with that loving awareness. It's like drawing that essence of the spirit from the outside into the body, the mind, every cell. And just keep actively folding, just noticing in your practice, can you just actively work with the experience? Cleanse through your breath. Stay as you are. Inhale. Slowly rise all the way up and just sit for a moment. Your hands on your thighs, pull your shoulders back, lift your heart. Bring a smile to your face. And then your eyes can flutter open. We'll come all the way down to our backs. We'll take a figure 4 pose, crossing the right ankle over the left knee, taking your hands to the back of your left hamstring. Flex both toes back in towards you. Find some strength in the legs so that you can soften your shoulders. And continue to breathe. Each breath doing its part of maintenance, drawing the love in. Find a little rhythm with the breath, where as we inhale, we press our left heel up to the sky, straightening the left leg. And as you exhale, bend your left knee, draw the heel down towards the glute. Feel the leg draw in closer to you. Inhale, press the left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, draw it in and down. Inhale, press it up. Exhale, bend in. Knee stays bent. Stay here for a moment. See if you could soften the pressure that your hands are applying and bring it a little more into the strength of those muscles in your legs. Feel the sensation. Let's find about 3 more breaths. Thanking these legs. Keep your legs as they are. Release your hands. Cross your right leg all the way over your left. So it's nice and tight, thighs together. If it reaches, wrap your right foot behind your left calf. And a nice deep twist, we drop both knees to the left. You can shimmy your shoulders a couple inches to the left so they're coming all the way down. And then look to the right. So just landed in another spinal twist, a little deeper at the end of our practice. Take a moment to soften into your breath. So of all of the movements that our spine is capable of, the movements that tend to become the most restricted first are the twists. So to keep the spine soft and supple, To keep the mind flexible, we want to work with the spine. We want to work with twisting to counter any blocks, any challenges. Slowly and mindfully with the breath, legs stay connected as you unwind. Unwrap the legs. Take a happy baby pose. Bring your hands to the pinky toe sides of your feet. Rock a little bit side to side. All right, back into the center. Hands are on the feet. Pull the knees down. Breathe. Happy baby pose. Just a little more application. Into figure four. Left ankle above right knee. Thread your hands to the back of your right hamstring. Find that intention in your legs. And then start to move so that as you inhale, you intentionally lengthen that right heel all the way up to the sky. And then as you exhale, you pulse your heel down towards your glutes. And back and forth you go. In, you draw the air. Out, you release. Just a couple loving breaths through the pulse, the rhythmic awareness, inviting those natural rhythms back into your body. And just maintaining figure four for another moment. Let the leg become still and just take a couple breaths. Drawing in. Okay, we release the hands, keep the integrity of the legs, and let your left leg cross all the way over your right. So we're tightening up those thighs, maybe tucking the foot behind the calf, and then letting the unit of those legs as one drop over to the right. Might feel good to shimmy the shoulders a couple of inches to the right as you twist your gaze up and out to the left. Each breath in and through the body. Working with that loving awareness. Breathing into the softening of the spine. Slowly unwind, come back so that you're shifted towards the center of your mat, uncross your legs. And take a moment to feel any way that your body would like to move before it's ready for that final place of stillness. Is it drawing the knees in? Is it extending the legs up? Remember, our practice is about cultivating that connection, that relationship, that unity. Just feeling into the essence from the space of trust. And when you're ready, we slowly release our body so that it comes all the way down to the ground. We do what we can to set ourselves up with any props, whether it's pillows, blankets, jackets, or socks. So that when we lie upon the earth, we're not thinking about anything that we need to make ourselves more comfortable. We're more so in this space where all we're doing is practicing letting go. To let go of all the ruminating thoughts in our mind. And to let go of anything that holds us back, any expectations we have. And to soften into the breath for these next few moments. At ease, in peace. Just watch the breath. We don't even have to control it anymore. Just the magnificence of this body existing with life. Noticing the rise and the fall of it all, sensation, awareness, thought, sound. The yogi shows up to their practice over and over again with the intention of purification, connection, cleansing, to purify those thoughts or those stories that pull us away from the truth that all is one. That regardless of our various stories, our various belief systems, regardless of our various locations on the planet, we allow ourselves to zoom out from a space of compassion and understanding to understand and see that it is indeed all one. That our energies, that our thoughts, that our behaviors play an active role in the energies that we're putting out into the world. And from that space of grace, we take an inhale and an exhale. Wiggle your toes, your fingers. Stretch through your arms and your legs. Stretch, be big, take up space. Span this body. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Lift your forehead towards your knees. Hold your body tight like you're giving this hug, like you haven't felt or seen this body in so long. Long hug. And then slowly roll to either side. And take your time from the side. Spend a moment there and then come up and around to take a seat. We come back to that sitting position together. Left hand right on our heart, right hand to cover it. We feel the essence and the energy of our own hearts, knowing that that is expanding outwards. We send our gratitude out to one another, and we send our blessings to dear Lydia on her birthday, on this next rotation around that solar energy, that ball of light and awareness, that source of life. Hands meet at heart center. We gently bow our heads in and down to the heart as we say namaste. Namaste, everybody. Thank you.